Hello everyone, welcome to Delicious Cooking. Do you want to cook a nutritious and healthy meal at home? Of course you do, why wouldn't you? How healthy can this salad really be? Can it actually get better? Of course it can always get better. Again, welcome to Delicious Cooking. My name is Alex, I'm a dad. I love cooking for my family and friends.
Easy, delicious cooking for my family, for my...
Okay, first thing we'll do is we'll prepare the beetroot and the apples. So pretty much cut the apples. I'm leaving the skin on. The apples have been washed. And then I'll just cut it into smaller pieces. Cut it into smaller pieces, about that size. The oven has been switched on, obviously. So whilst that's coming to temperature, I'll just prepare these. Very easy recipe. I'm going to use 2 apples because I like apples, especially green ones. So you can see what size I'm cutting them. Here I have 4 beautifully fresh beetroot. So the first thing you do is you'll peel them. And you peel it. I just heard the oven. It's just come to temperature. So as soon as we prepare these beetroot, they'll go in the oven. Basically what I'm going to do is cut them into the same size as the apples, maybe a little bit bigger. It's so fresh. And that's the size that I'm going to cut them in. Here's my beetroot. It's all nicely cut, so it's just going to go in. And add a little bit of olive oil. And the oven's reached temperature, so this is going to go in the oven now for about 25 minutes. I'll look at it halfway through and maybe mix them a little bit. And then while that's happening, the apples are ready, they're going to go next. I'll get the bulgur ready. I've got the cracked wheat in here, and what I'm going to do is put some lemon in and let it sit there for about 15-20 minutes so it can absorb all the lemon juice. Half a lemon we'll start with, but I like lemons. I'm probably going to put more, but of course you can put as little or as much as you want. And that's half a lemon. Mix it in. I am going to add a little bit more lemon. I'll just add a little bit of salt in there because I can. Mix it and leave it aside. If you eat it now, it's crunchy, but the lemon will soften it and make it a lot more palatable. So just leave that on the side and we go to the next step. While we're waiting, we'll peel the carrots and wait, I'm not going to chop them up because I'm going to, I'll show you what I do. as always, and I'll get the bowl and I'll just put strips of carrot in there. So I'm going to have some strips of carrot in there, which is going to go straight in the salad. And I'll do that for both carrots. And I won't bore you to death. So I'm going to say, I'll see you when it's all done. Okay, carrots are done. There's some ribbons there. So I'm cutting it very thinly. Because I don't want it to be diced finely. I want it to have some texture as well. So, and that's what the garlic's going to look like in the salad. The beetroot's in the oven and got at least another 10-15 minutes, whatever. So we'll get back to you when that's done. I've just checked the beetroot, and even though it's been in there for 25 minutes, it still needs a little bit more, so I just let it go. In the meantime, just so I can keep going, I'll prepare the salad dressing. So 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, followed by 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, and 5 tablespoons of that golden nectar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Love this stuff. Give it a bit of a mix. In the recipe, I think I say that the garlic can go in with the carrots and what have you. So I'm thinking if I put the garlic in there, by the time I'm going to use it, that garlic may infuse into the oil and give the dressing a completely different garlicky feel to it. So I'll put the garlic in now. Mix it all in. I would put some pepper in as well. Other than that, lemon juice. Well, the bulgur's got plenty of lemon juice, so I won't put any more lemon juice in. So that's the salad dressing done. Put that aside, and then we'll wait for the beetroot to come out of the oven, and then we can put the apples and thyme in there. There's the beetroot. It's nicely cooked. All I'm going to do now is add the apples. Quite a few of them. Mixing in a little bit. The apples obviously don't require as much cooking. Put some sprigs of thyme in there. I love thyme, so I'm going to put a few in there. Why not? Okay, and that'll go back in the oven now for 10 minutes or so. By then they should all be ready to put the salad together. Okay, well, here we are. It's all cooked. Smells yummy. So now you've got a choice whether to let this cool down and serve it cold or serve it hot. But nevertheless, what I'm going to do is get a big bowl, and I'm going to mix it all together in the bowl before I serve it on the plate. Remove the sprigs of thyme. Leave some of the leaves in there, of course. Just the stems. It's very hot. And put all this in a bowl. Okay, now we just add all the ingredients. First thing, we'll just add some carrots. Next we'll add the cranberries for that bit of sweetness, the corn, and the cracked wheat, the bulgur that's been marinating in the lemon. Give it all a good mix. So I'll put that in a bowl now, a salad bowl, and sprinkle it with some feta, and we'll go from there. Salad, just sprinkle some feta cheese on top, and a little bit more saltiness, a bit of creaminess from the sheep's milk. Once I've added the feta, you of course add the dressing. Can't forget the dressing. And there you have one absolutely and totally delicious beetroot and apple salad with carrots and feta and all those other goodies. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this meal. It was very easy to make, very quick, and I think really healthy as well. Okay, goodbye, bye. Just to add, the apple is really sweet. The beetroot has still got that little bit of a crunch to it. Now everything just gets together, blends together really well. When I added the dressing, the garlic is accentuated because the salad is hot, not hot, it's warm. So the finished product is not only pleasant to your eye, but your senses of smell and taste are also, yeah, amazing. Okay, thank you. Bye.